In this video I will show you how I turn $288 grow into 776 in 5 days. And important of why investing is important: never allow your money to be sitting in the bank not making you any money. Even if you have it in any kind of interest earning account, it's always better to invest. And I show you how I do it, and this can be done, anyone can do it. So as you can see, I transferred 288 into my account on the 19th. That was exactly 5 days ago. And then I purchased, I'll show you, I purchased on the 19th. Actually, I purchased this stock. I purchased this stocks this while waiting for the deposit to clear, and then I actually lost money on these stocks. And then eventually, after the deposit is clear, which they did clear it, I purchased Nvidia. This is Nvidia right here. I made about $34 in Nvidia, and then I sold Nvidia, and then I bought this one, SPY. I bought vertical SPY. Vertical means option strategy, that is known as vertical debit spread. And I made about some money on there as well. I sold that, and then I bought another SPY, this one right here, and I made the rest of the money on this SPY. This is I bought a call options, and see if I can able to show orders. Let's see. I want to be able to see the stocks. There you go. This is the stocks. There you go. So on this stock, this is the first one I purchased. I made $25, and then Nvidia I made 34, and then SPY index, yeah, I made the rest of it here. Basically, it does not require much skills to do this. All I'm doing is following the market, and I have a basic understanding of how to buy and sell stocks in either options, called options, or regular stocks, just regular stocks, buying and selling regular stocks, which is what I did on the first, when I was waiting for the deposit. On this app, basically when you request a deposit from your bank account, while the deposit is being processed, which takes like a couple of days, they will have the money available for you to use that money, even though the deposit is not clear, but you can only use it to buy regular stocks while waiting for the deposit to clear. And once the deposit clear, you can use it to buy options, which is different things. So the point of this video is I encourage you to, in addition to whatever it is that you're doing, to learn the basic of options, how to buy and sell options, and you're gonna be able to generate income on whatever money that you're making, instead of having it sit in the bank. And of course, the way I am not able to lose the money as much, like this one, you see I purchase it, then I only lose 12 cents. It's because anytime I buy something, I always have, I set it up in a way see if I can click on any of these things. Okay, let me show you. Most people know this in trading. There is a option to, when you buy something, you can make it so that you're not losing money. The market is closed right now, that's why you see all this stuff is basically not moving. But when you buy or sell stocks, you can limit the amount of money you're losing. For example, let's say you buy call options. This is a directional trade, so it doesn't matter whether you're selling or you're buying. In this scenario, I will be buying call options, assuming the stock is gonna go up, and then what I would do is to set up a scenario where you set up a limit. After you purchase the stocks, you can set up a scenario where you're not losing money by limiting, by basically set up the purchase, telling the system that if it goes down, let's say 2% or 1%, you're gonna get out. But if it goes up, you don't care, you know. And then in a stocks, let's see if I can do it in a better stocks where I can see. I'm gonna do it on this one. This is a very low volume. I mean, the number is very low, only $25 to purchase. Let's say now I'm gonna assume that the stock is not gonna move that much. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, you can also use this discovery. I mean, and if you think it's gonna go up, you're gonna click on that. If you think it's gonna go down, if you think it's gonna stay neutral, or if you think it's gonna be volatile, which is going up and down like crazy. So I'm gonna say neutral, and then you can do either of those things. And you can also do cover calls, but let's assume we do this one right here. And then maximum, see, maximum profit is too low. You don't want to do that. That is way. Let's just do regular long calls. And then for the week of, you want to be about 2 or 3 weeks out, say 30 days out. 30 days out just means that you have up to 30 days to sell these stocks or to get out of the market, whether the price goes up or down. It helps you that if the market goes down, you have enough time to wait and for the momentum of the market to shift. That, you know, the market goes up and down every minute when it's open. So if you give yourself 30 days in advance, the probability of the market going up or down is highly enhanced. It gives you, you're not going to lose. And then additionally, the way you can protect yourself, there is a way to protect yourself. If they don't want to execute this sale, but there is a way you can limit your ability to lose money after you purchase. This is after you purchase, and there is an option where you can say, I don't want this price to go lower than $24.94. Let's say I want to get out at $23.30. We tell that to the machines, And once the price goes to this number, the system will automatically sell your stocks, get you out of the market, so you're not losing money. But if it goes up, the system stays. Your purchase basically stays and continue to make money. So that's kind of what I want to communicate here today. And so Nvidia is also, I made some money on this stock as well yesterday. I purchased the vertical debit spread, and it went up from 76 all the way up to around 80 this morning when it opens. I think it went out all the way up to 80 something, and then I was able to generate good amount of income. I think it went to 82. Yeah, it's 80 something this morning. Is this? Yeah, see that? 80. Anyway, I was able to sell and able to generate some amount of money from here as well. And so I would suggest people, everybody start learning how to trade options. This is what I'm talking about, options. Option is very easy to do, and everybody should be able to learn how to do this. This is basically a strike price. This is how much people betting on. This is like if people who are buying the stocks. This is the green number is how much the market is paying for this. It's basically $545 for each share. So if you're buying 100 shares, that would be whatever the calculation end up being. Because in options you have to buy 100 shares. You cannot just buy one. And so that's that. And it's very profitable, and I would say I know there is a risk, but the risk can be mitigated by just setting up the buy and all the sales. The other thing also, you can sell the stocks, meaning that you become the market. The way you do that is, first you buy 100 share of any stocks. Let's say 100 share of this stock would be a lot of money. 100 share of 180 would be a lot of money, right? Forget about that. You go and find low stocks like this one. You only need like probably 5,000 to buy 100 of these. And the one is you have the 100 of these, you can sell it. It's called cover calls. So cover calls. Basically what you do is you will sell it let's say you think this stock is gonna go, it's not gonna go higher than 23. Now you're selling it. Side. Let's set it up correctly. Let's say by December 25. December 25. This is open. I think I'm not sure if the market is open by that time, but I assume the market is open after Christmas. And then you're gonna go with 28 and sell it. Basically, you're saying that show you what it says. Basically saying this stock is not gonna go above 28 by December 12th. So because you already purchased the 100 share, the scenario is you sell this right now, you get you get the money. You don't pay anything. You actually get that amount of money directly deposited into your account right now. The only way you lose this scenario is that if the stock goes to 28, you sell the stocks at 28, okay, to 28. I mean $28. So even if it goes up to 28, you just, whoever buy this will buy the stock from you, 100 share you already own. You're not losing any money. But if the stock goes down, you lose a little bit of the money, but it doesn't matter because you already own the stocks. While the stock's going down, you're not going to lose any money. Actually, so that's credit. Holy shit, look at this. Stocks. You sell 100 share. You sell this and then you get 2,883 credited to your account. Creating cover call strategy, selling stock, and then selling puts. Option on a share for share basis. You will profit if the underlying security price below 28 by the expiration date. You lose. Potential limited and the secure price is for me on the potential point. Let's see, I think there need to be the setup seem to be having me in a, should be, I think that's the problem. I set it up incorrectly. So this is a correct setup right here. Say 20, let's say 25. You can also say it's not going to go down more than 20, but it's very likely this, because the stock is a little bit crazy. It was, you see on the chart last month the price was very low. It's about like $5. So this is very likely the stock's gonna go down because the market is pumping the stocks. But you can confidently say that it's not gonna go too high. Let's say it's not gonna go more than 26, and then you selling it. There, this is the correct way. Yeah. So the only way you're gonna, so you immediately you get this deposited to your account. That's your money. It doesn't matter what happens. If the stock goes up to 26.5, you sell the 100 share you already own. But if the stock goes down, you keep your 100 share, you keep the $120. That's it. That's the point of selling options, put options. But you need to already have the stocks, own the stocks initially, 100 share of the stocks, which costs like 5,200, something like that. Because it's like right now the price is around $24. 24 times 94, let's say, and then 24.94 times 100 share. That's how much money you have to already buy the original stocks, and then you can sell it. You can do this over and over and over and over again, forever. This is one of the ways to make money. You can also do some other strategies, which is unlimited. You see, all this is a strategy that you can use when you buy or sell Options: iron butterfly, butterfly, triangles, carbacles, vertical, colors, condor, iron condors, all sort of strategies that if you learn this, if it doesn't matter if you have a job or not, you will always never be without money in your entire life. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. So learn this strategy, learn how to do options. Stay tuned.